And still waiting for them to come in.
Yep, waiting for them to come in. Like always, I hate waiting to come in. I just want to get in and get out, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's what she
Like,
said.
yeah, wait, what were we talking about? I thought that's what we're talking about.
We are.
I don't fucking know. Let me change some shit around on my desktop real fast. Okay. I'm watching a lot of great things happen in game right now.
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh, we're live, by the way. Not live, but on stream. You know what I'm talking about. How was
Yes,
your weekend?
sir.
How was your weekend?
It was great. Well, restful weekend. What about you?
I did my drill stuff for the reserves. But I went Friday. That's why I wasn't on Friday. Drank Friday night. Saturday, kept me there early. So, thinking, okay, you know what? Play the game. And figure it was a terrible day Saturday. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking drink tonight. Well, I go to Wingstop. I don't know. They must have put something in their food because I went back to the room because they put us up in a hotel if we lived too far. And turn on sports. I was watching the Duck Michigan game, and within like 10-15 minutes, I was knocked out. Next thing I know, it's 9:30. I have like 5 missed texts asking me if I was going to come downstairs and drink, and I said fuck it. Sports Center was on, and I was asleep in about 5 minutes after that until I had to be up in the morning.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it was something. It was definitely something. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go downstairs and drink, but sleep decided to get in the way of that. So Mortality, I think, where have I seen their name before? I think I've bet on them on Go Lounge.
I know they're a professional gaming organization. I know they're basically. I know they're Melee player. The Super Smash Brothers.
Bet. No,
Shoot that. I think they're using.
I think I've bet on them, and I think they've lost me money. So I'm probably going to be hoping VwS wins. Is there a thing up on Go Lounge right now?
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Check right now. Nope, that's the Nene song. That's definitely not Go Lounge. Let's see. What are all these things? Oh, okay. Scanning through Go Lounge right now, and I don't know what's going on. No, they're definitely not on Go Lounge right now, but I'm pretty sure Mortality has been on Go Lounge before. They're probably at an event where they were like automatically put on to Go Lounge because they were at that event.
Right.
Yeah, they probably definitely lost me money, and I probably don't want them to win. But if they win, hey,
Probably.
F it, win. Just win. Both these teams though, they lost 16-13 in their last match. So that's something.
You talking about Mortality did?
Yeah, they lost.
Or
They
talking
lost
about VwS?
16-13, and VwS lost 16-13.
Yeah,
So
so that's one thing they have in common.
I wonder if we're gonna be seeing a lot of 4-man Bs, 1 mid strats. That good old default. That's nothing but what we saw.
I've seen that a lot lately.
Yeah.
Same old thing.
But what about that that Noble Esports thing, huh? Huh? You see the hype on that on ESEA's site? Did
I added my little touch to it. I didn't
Oh,
look
did
it up.
you? What did you say? Found it funny that a guy gets kicked from a team and he logs onto another person's account and cheats just to try to get revenge on that team. But I mean, hey, that's the downfall of playing a game with a bunch of random people you've barely ever met.
Right. A lot of toxicity, a lot of betrayal. Seen it happen plenty of times. Hopefully we'll have a good match here, though.
Yeah, the troll level on that stuff was off the chain there. But did Rhino play in the last match for VwS? He looks a little nasty.
No, he didn't. He is actually, interestingly enough, Todor, I believe, got replaced by Rhino. At least in this game. Todor, who played in the last match.
Now, did he get replaced, or could Todar just not play tonight?
He got replaced.
Ooh, the replacement
I'm pretty sure.
already happening. Game 2 of ESEA-P.
What I heard. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to start any rumors or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure he got replaced.
I don't know.
for
Hey, you guys heard it here
VFC.
first. By Phil. Todar, not good. Rhino, good. You heard it here live on the on the Twitch chat or
take
Twitch
from that what
game.
you will.
Hey, I'm saying what I heard you said. I mean, that's what you said. You said Rhino good, Todar bad. I mean, myself, I think Todar is amazing. I don't know. You say you're amazing. Oh, and there's my daughter in the background coming to CoCast.
Can you do me a favor?
I might be able to.
Could you get your daughter to say Todor got cut on stream?
Yes. Say Todar got cut on stream. Or just say the first part. Yeah, say Todar got cut. You gotta say it all together. Say it. No, you don't gotta say the on-stream
Ooh.
part. You just gotta say he got cut.
Well, technically it did, kind of.
Did he? Is he gone? I don't know.
Let me look this up. Hold on. Let me look this
Uh-oh.
up on the side. Let's see, 8 members, he's still a paid member of the team, so... maybe he didn't get cut. As I said, I was backup this time. I'm not sure why he's not playing this match.
You're making people say false things on stream. Phil 90.
Stream 1,
I guess so.
or Todar 1.
I'd say Todar 1, because you were wrong.
Oh. And we are still waiting for this match to begin, after all this talk. This match was supposed to begin at 10 o'clock, I think it was. It is now 10:15
Yeah.
Eastern time. Yeah.
And we only really care like West Coast, West Coast type deal. I mean, no one really cares about the East Coast.
Absolutely not.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that's ever came out of the East Coast that was good was Team 3D. And I'm pretty sure most of them were actually Texas, if I remember that far back. But we're going to say, for this argument, that they were East Coast. And and they were really the only, I guess you can say NA, the only good thing to come out of North America. But
East Coast had the best teams. West Coast had like one or two amazing teams, and that was about it.
oh, I won't lie, West Coast was terrible. Canada had better teams than the West Coast, and that's
Absolutely.
terrible.
Terrorists win.
I mean, when you lose to people that just eat like maple syrup as like a daily meal and salmon and shit, and the West Coast
That
can't
sounds
do anything about it, the West Coast is kind of slacking.
Maple syrup and salmon sounds like a very good combo. Call me nasty.
That sounds like a terrible combo.
Sweet fish, dude.
Terrorists win.
See, this is exactly why this game
Sweet
takes
salmon.
too long. Because someone's probably in their bathroom right now, throwing up, listening to this stuff that you think is good.
They watch their own VODs, their own casts.
This has changed though, because last time we were actually waiting for VwS to come in. I mean, the other team to come in, because VwS was already here. This time we're waiting on VwS. But Cutlass is now joining the server, so we're just waiting on one.
Terrorists win.
I think they just take turns. It's like, well, home team. Home team's gonna wait. This time away team's gonna wait.
Now Shinobi, I feel like I've seen the name Shinobi before. I just don't know where. Pretty sure I've seen it.
I don't know, there's probably like 15 million people that use that same alias in like every game that exists, but
I would have to concur.
I know I've seen Fabulous before.
I don't know.
Fabulous is all 1.6 player.
There's not many 1.6 players left. They are starting to make
Hey,
a.
you'll find them.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're starting to make a semi comeback. I mean, you got A5 with K Sharp and Miller and a couple of them. You got DeBears talking about how he might be coming back. You got the big forehead man Fraud himself talking about coming back.
Big forehead.
Dude, I'm sorry, but that thing's gigantic.
It
Good
really
guy,
is.
but whew, like that, he should almost like move to Mile High Stadium.
Shoutouts to Fraud.
Probably one of the best oppers of 1.6, if not the best. But on a good note, we are going to the knife round here right as the 10th people or 10th man joins, so this will be starting off. Oh, VwS might win this one. It's looking good for him. Oh,
Oh,
that was close.
look at that.
That
Saw
was
us
close.
finishing him off. What a Braveheart battle that was.
That
I actually
10
saw
HP.
I saw Apollo's getting the moves put on him, the Achilles moves. Jumping off that crate and slashing him from the side. Taking him out first. Good way to start a knife fight.
But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're going to be going live. ESEA Season 20 premiere VwS Gaming versus Mortality. It's going to be
Let's do this.
VwS here starting for CT's Mortality, starting for the Terrorist. And it looks like pretty much one of the basic strats here. Most of the people going over to the B tunnels. We do have a push in here for the CTs over at lower B already, though. Wallace definitely picking up that first kill of the round. Solid's picking up the second, but Sick trades that one right back out. Wallace doing a quick rotate, gets shot up from lower B. Chadwick's coming up behind one of them.
Bomb has been planted.
And that's going to be the end of the Terrorist already. Nice quick round there. And VwS Gaming going to be picking up the first round.
That was a good round by Chuck Wallace right there, just getting the rotation kills. He wasn't caught off guard by anybody. They were waiting for him in mid, which seems to be a strat a lot of people seem to be using now. Like, you know, just kind of hold mid, watch for rotators, and have the other three guys go to B. I've seen that used in pretty much all the matches, all the D2 matches we've casted so far.
Yeah, it seems like it was a little bit of a whip from the player of Mortality that was sitting at lower B watching Chuck Wallace jump off Cat. Didn't pick up that kill when Chuck Wallace didn't even look into lower B until after he got shot. But the save round
Right.
here from Mortality just gonna be going long. Draw out the nades, the little stack that the CTs did. None of them gonna be taking any damage from that.
Yeah, it looks like they're aware that they're ready for that eco long rush, so they're gonna turn back now, slowly.
Yeah, we got Solace here and B gonna be playing the little crack spot. Chadwick's gets hit a little bit down to 57. All the members of the terrorists gonna be coming out through mid. One person remaining gonna just be up at C or up at the catwalk, all alone up against all 5.
I know with that perfect FAMAS spray in their mid. Excellent control of recoil.
CTs here going to be having the bomb down on their side. Shinobi going to be catching a glance of the one CT player playing lower speed. But Solace going to be picking up that kill, just barely seeing the top of the head of Shinobi. And that's going to take it 2-0 here.
So sometimes you just know when you're being watched. You know, he's just turned around. He's just like, oh, somebody's watching me. I know he is. Just turned right back around. Took him out.
Yeah, it was good communication there by VwS because they did push out through long. One of their members was over in the T-spawn, so there wasn't that many other places that the last remaining guy could be. Mortality here going to be buying here on the 3rd round after getting the plant from the 1st. Looks like it's going to be a quick rush up to Cat. The CT's now going to be noticing and rotating around. It's going to have 4 people over by the A side. They're going to be catching the glimpse at the top of the head and picks up that kill over onto Chuck Wallace. Bomb still yet to be down. Fight's going on the ramp, but Sick picks up one. Shinobi gets one, and Rhino gets Shinobi with the fire. It's going to be Solace here all by himself up against 4 members of Mortality Game or Esports. Looks like one member of the terrorist is just going to be controlling the bomb while the rest of the T's go out and hunt. Solace just going to be playing over in B, just trying to hold on to that weapon.
Terrorists win.
And Mortality with that 3rd round buy going to be picking up a round for him. Going to be go 2-1 now.
Alright, that was a fairly solid rush on Cat right there and taking A side pretty quickly from him. A lot of good trade kills being made there, entering into the site. I figure the only way they could probably stop that is just kind of maybe a quick boost, a couple people Cat, get it smoked off early, maybe put some pressure on mid. And it looks like that might be what they're doing here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little CZ stack here over on Cat for the CTs. Just playing the mid side, like you said, just watching to see where the terrorists go and just rotate quickly to that area. Tell that CZ going to be picking up the first one, but Vice immediately trains it back. Sick now going to be catching a glance at 2 of the people over in the B area. Solace going to be over here at B. Sees the grenade smoke, the man straight into the smoke, picks up one, but Whitmer is going to be picking up that kill. Now Rhino all alone, and Whitmer going to be picking up that one as well. Now 2-2 here.
Bomb has been planted.
Seemed like a pretty decent eco there for Mortality, despite them being ready for them in mid. I feel like them doing the same thing, but with weapons, could actually be pretty devastating to Mortality if they try that again. Maybe utilize their nades, smokes effectively, and try to keep that mid control.
Yeah, we had a really quick buy there by Chadwick's, picking up that AWP. Chuck Wallace only going to be picking up a Thomas for himself, but Rhino gets picked up a little bit down to 35 over in mid from the AWP of Whitmer. Now it's just going to be pretty much like a default stack for all terrorists currently playing Dust 2, with most people going over to B down to the lower side. They're going to be coming out middle quickly. Pop flash comes out, but Rhino not going to have it go off quick enough, and Sick picks up that kill. Looks like they are going to be going right into B. Sick going to be coming up behind Solace, and that's another one for Fabulous. Going to be planting the bomb here for the terrorists. 2v5 situation here for VwS Gaming. And Shinobi going to be cutting it down just to 1 person. Sick going to come around the corner, catches this quick glimpse of Chuck Wallace, and Chuck not able to pick up the kill, and that's going to be the round 3-2.
Alright, this isn't looking too good for VwS's money right here. Once again, Mortality taking advantage of that aggressive mid control. You know, if they have mid, they can attack from any direction they want, especially if they take it that quickly. And once again, I'm saying, you know, VwS, they need to take control of that middle. They need to boost some people on Cat, take control of it. I want to see how effectively they play against them on this eco round right here. They could probably pick up a couple kills from these quick boosts.
Yeah, and Whitmer going to be calling out that only one person cross. It's going to be a quick rush into the B site for Mortality. We have Shinobi there picking up 2 quick kills, but the guy, Rhino, going up in the window, picks up 2 for himself. And the fight's going on for the third one. Six picks it up. Cutlass coming up behind him, picks up 1. And Vice going to be taking down the final 2. And 4-2, just like that.
Not a bad eco round, I'd have to say. I've taken out 3 people with guns. You know, causing these guys to have to rebuy the weapons. Taking control of mid or playing aggressive CT hold on mid can result in having good rotations and good flanks too.
Yeah, it was definitely a quick rotate there by VwS. Going to be able to help out their team when the members of the terrorists rush into the site. Unfortunately for VwS, they weren't able to pick up all the kills needed. But right now we have Chuck Wallace pushing up through Cat, going to be picking up the guy at the back of Cat and the one at lower B. Chadwick's there playing the back, or watching back of Cat perfectly with that AWP, picking up 1. And Rhino now with the knowledge that the last guy's in lower B picks it up. And VwS back in at 3-4.
There we go. So now we see them finally taking control of mid quickly. We got Chuck Wallace pushing up on Cat, getting quick boosted, taking over it very quickly. And Rhino backing him up in mid. There's no better hold than that. No better way to play a CT side, in my opinion.
Yeah, so far it seems the rounds that VwS is pushing hard up on the Cat is the rounds that they're actually doing pretty decent at. Whitmer, they're going to be trying to get a little poke damage onto VwS, but not connecting with anything through the door. This time it's going to be a change in pace for Mortality. Instead of going B, 4 of them going out long. One of their members still over here watching middle, though. And as all that's going on, they do get flashed at long, trying to fall back since they weren't able to see. But Chadwick's with a nice kill, picking that one up. Whitmer once again actually clips Rhino through the door. Somebody's here trying to pick off the guy at the back, but does a nice quick little peek and gets Bob rushing up the ramp.
Excellent flick shot by Cutlass there.
Whitmer with a little quick scope there, picking up Chuck Wallace over on Kid. And yet another one over on the Chadwicks. Whitmer here trying to bring it back for Mortality Esports. He's another one over to the elevator spot, gets a third.
Bomb has been planted.
Whitmer now single-handedly bringing this round back into Mortality Esports' favor. But both of them low. Solace with that M4. Pop flash over on the Cat. Whitmer fully blind and does get the kill. Perfect timing for him.
Right, Whitmer coming up absolutely huge that round with his red HP. You know, 12 HP, just holding it down with his op, hitting quick shots. We had Rhino peeking from the same position Chadwick's was in originally. Just we had Whitmer picking up these just very skillful, but also crosshair placement kills. I feel like they kind of gave that round to him by peeking him like that.
And just like that, it's going to be another eco round here for VwS Gaming. They are going to be doing a 2-1-2 split here, but they are rushing through B quickly. The knowledge is going to be known that they are all at A. We got one here rushing up mid, but Shinobi's there waiting, picks up the kill over onto Rhino. Cutlass here going to be playing the the boxes over at A, going to be picking up 1, goes for the guy with the bomb, and he does have an AWP. Cutlass picks it up. That's going to be bombed down here, but the nade from Shinobi going to be getting the touchdown over onto Cutlass. Now it's going to be a 2v1 situation. Solace all alone here for VwS. Still just only has that pistol, not able to find a gun. Going to be heading over towards long, gets Pink's Vice, but Vice picks up the kill with that AK. 6-3 here for Mortality Esports.
Yeah, even though Mortality is you know, kind of getting 3 guns down every single round. Excuse me, a little tongue twisted there. During these eco rounds, VwS is actually able to take out 3 guns out of their hand every round, but they're still stacking their money by getting these bomb plants down.
And here we go with the default strat used by the terrorists, sending 3 over into the B tunnels, 1 mid and 1 waiting at long. There's going to be another save round. Sig picks up a quick kill over on the Solid. Cutlass here going to be pushing up through A tunnel, trying to pick up 1. Rhino going to get that CD over on the Dick. Bob going to be picking up Rhino, though. And Bob also getting Chuck Wallace. And Shinobi gets the nice headshot right before Cutlass goes out of view. Chadwick's now the only person remaining, going to be going into lower B. It looks like actually waiting at the doors. Here he goes with a nice quick headshot onto 1 and 2 now. 2 guns down here by Mortality, but he's going to be getting closed in on. Whitmer picks up the final kill, 7-3 here in the first half.
Once again, lucky number 3, taking out 3 weapons out of their hands during these eco rounds, making them have to rebuy. Still stacking up that cash though, as you can see, Vice with almost 13k. Got Shinobi saving up quite a bit, and Whitmer saving up a bit too. Sick of Pablo's having to rebuy every round, but they can be dropped.
Yeah, the funds right now for Mortality Esports definitely looking good. VwS in another buy round here though. See if they're going to be able to pick something up. Rounds that are much needed while playing CT side. Sick going to be peeking out, but not realizing that they are boosted up on the Cat, and Chadwick picks up that kill into lower B. Whitmer now slowly going to be making his way up Cat.
Channel.
Whitmer just waiting here at the B tunnel. Solace playing still in B. Whitmer, they're going to be pushing out mid, picking up the kill over onto Rhino. Just like that, now back to a 4v4 situation here. Terror slowly working their way through B. The op shot does go in. The CTs are going to have the knowledge that they are over there. Whitmer going to be picking up the kill over onto Solid. Whitmer now checking the doors, picks up another on Cutlass. That's 3 now for Whitmer.
Bomb has been planted.
Whitmer now with the 4th, but Vice with 1 as well. And once again, Mortality Esports picks up yet another round, 8-3 here. VwS once again going to having to be saving.
Yeah, I was actually surprised to see how passive Mortality was playing that round. They seem to be changing the pace on them, which is a smart thing to do after a while, you know. And VwS is actually starting to kind of figure them out by taking control of mid. And Mortality kind of just sat back for a little bit and analyzed the situation, replan their attack.
Push over into B. CT's going to be stacking most of it. Kills coming out from everywhere. Sick actually killing his own team. That's going to be getting some money off of him at least.
Bomb has been
But it's going to be a 2v3 situation here for VwS, only with pistols. Both of them going to be working their way over into the B tunnels. Shot's going to be fired. Shinobi picking up 1, going for the 2nd. Not able to connect with anything though. Chuck Wallace all alone with teammates coming from the back. And the nade going to be taking out Chuck Wallace, 9-3 now.
So VwS finally going to buy again here. Looks like they're going to have to win a couple rounds, maybe a few rounds, in order to break their money again. Actually, they could only win a couple rounds in order to break them for the last round. I'm sure that's what they're going for right now.
Shinobi, they're going to be picking up that first kill, but Rhino going to be trading it right back. 2 AWPs going to be leaving the side of each team. Looks like Mortality now going to be trying to do a little cap push. Working their way in. Might actually go mid to B though. Cutlass just going to be playing over at the A side, jumping up and down up on the ramp, making sure they don't come cat. Solace playing in the back of the B. And 2 members here for Mortality going to be working their way up. Cutlass just throwing a perfect fire right at the right time, going to be slowing down that push. Chuck Wallace still waiting here along, but no one on the T side there. The bomb still up in the B tunnels here for Mortality, and it looks like they are going to be now working their way back. Whitmer going to be pushing up cat, trying to distract as much as he can. Shots being fired. Whitmer actually going to be closed in there over at Cat. Chuck Wallace in the back. Solace at the back of the barrels. Going to be picking up 2. Rhino, Vice going to be taking him out, but Rhino picks up that final one. VwS now showing some more life into him, picking up another round.
Phenomenal round there by Solos. Excellent crosshair placement to hold that sight. Those 2 kills. He wouldn't have gotten those 2 kills if he was a fraction slower.
Yeah, might be having some miscommunication over here on VwS. 3
User
AWPs
left
for
your
him.
channel.
3 AWPs, but only a wall shot connecting. 1 wall shot here for the T's, and Shinobi coming back out, getting Cutlass. But Chadwick's down at lower B, picking up 1. Other members there, though. Going for the next one, but Sick going to be jumping on top of the box. Sick with another headshot onto Chuck Wallace up at Cat. Sig just going ham for the team right there. Rhino coming in the mid, trying to get a little peek, but Fabla's going to be taking him down. Solace now once again the final man remaining here for VwS Gaming. They should know that he plays B. Looks like Solace here just going to be saving it.
Bomb has been planted.
Solace, they're going to be picking up one of the terrors that are going out hunting for him. Picks up that AWP, should be hoping to save it now. Just playing passively currently in the upper B tunnels, watching towards the stairs. None of Mortality Esports heading that way though. Looks like one of them going to be coming around. Sick now making his way into B tunnels. Not too many places left that Solace could be. And Solace going to be picking up that kill.
Yeah, Solace definitely wanted to hang on to this op for the last round. And not too many of his teammates have enough money to buy any viable weapons here.
Yeah, and unfortunately for VwS Gaming, no money on the side of their team. Gonna have to be just buying everything they can for this final round. A round they much need, with it being 10-4 currently. As you can see, Mortality Esports just flexing their money around, buying extra AWP, switching over to AKs, just trying to get those picks in middle. No damage actually being done over to VwS though, but only 1 person playing in B and 4 members of Mortality going to be heading that way. Cutlass actually going to be pushed up, going to be picking up the first kill over on the Shinobi. And Chadwick's up and Cat going to be picking up 1 kill. Goes for the second one, but Vice picks up a nice headshot. Rhino now going to be pushing his way over into mid, but falls immediately back. The knowledge here going to be for in VwS's favor, knowing that they are going to be B with the pushes that they've done. Bombless looking towards window, gets shot down to 64. 1, 2 people here going down for VwS, but Rhino picks up 1 of them. Vice here all alone in tunnels with 1 of his players in mid. The bomb down pretty much on the outside entrance into B. They do get bomb back in their favor. Vice smoking the back, or smoking the door. It looks like a fire's going to be going up. They don't know Solace is there in the cubby. Picks up the kill. The bomb going back down. The Tech 9 coming around the corner, going to be going for it. Rhino picks up that trade immediately, and that's going to be the 5th round there by VwS.
Right, we had some good trades made that round, along with a lot of good communication. Just as you said earlier, we had, I believe, who was playing mid? Cutlass? Oh, no, Rhino pushing mid. He actually spotted them going to lower B, or heard them going up that way, and at that point, you know, process of elimination, he knew that they were going to be going B. They had Rhino and Solus sitting there, posted up, ready for them to come into B site. Excellent round by them. Excellent communication.
Yeah, we're going to have to see something here by VwS if they want to get back into this, though. The rounds were won there for Mortality, getting 10 over on the T side. Now it's just going to be seeing if they're able to hold the sites like they were able to do up against VwS. And pretty much the default strat here for most teams on Dust 2, sending the amount of people over into mid. But as you can see, the advantages of it are people are able to get in the back of A with an ease. So far, nothing too much going on. Everyone's just trying to see where everyone's at, fill each other's out on the sides that they're on now. they're going to be picking up 2 kills. Vice picking up a 3rd on Chuck Wallace. Sick going to be getting 1 onto Rhino. And VwS just like that going down. Not a member of Mortality at all, getting too badly hurt. Not going to be looking good here in the second half for VwS.
That's a convincing pistol round there for Mortality. Being able to pick it up. Notice that this is a pistol round that's kind of played a lot differently than the other ones we've been casting. A lot of these pistol rounds have been like kind of a quick B mid take, or an attempt to take B or mid very quickly. You know, this round was played pretty slow by VwS.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a Tech 9 armor here for little fucking tongue twisted right there for VwS. And looks like it's going to be, ooh, nice dink over onto Sick, down to 13 HP, but he does pick up the kill over onto Cutlass. Shinobi over here playing at the card, doesn't really get seen, picks up 2, 3 now. Not looking good for VwS. 5 members still alive. Vice coming up around the corner. Solus getting that first shot up, but Vice getting a nice flick and taking it. Once again, 5 members staying alive for Mortality. Not looking good for the money of VwS.
Right, this isn't a good way to start a half when you're already down 10-5. Hopefully VwS has a couple of new ideas that they can do on T side other than the normal default.
Yeah, right now we have Shinobi leading it here, being the in-game leader pretty much for Mortality Esports. Rhino, the one who actually didn't play on the last match, being the main leader right now for frags for VwS. But it's going to be looking like a slow take over here into B.
Looks like we had a little stare contest right there with VwS and B Tunnel. Somebody making a noise. It doesn't look like they really like that too much.
Yeah, and there we go, the first sign of movement. Forbes going to be picking up 3 with that P90, going in for the 4th. Looks like he is going to be rushing in for the ace, picks up 4 now. But actually going to be falling back, does not want the ace. And Whitmer going to be taking away Forbes with the assist though.
Ooh, that false step in B Tunnels, man. I know that got them a little bit on edge.
Yeah, once again, VwS not picking up a single kill. Money looking very short, 13-5. Having to buy as much as possible to try to get back into this game. Most money on their side right now, 150 after buying. 1 AWP there by Chadwick's, not much damage or even shots going into middle. See how much knowledge is known. Members of Mortality still holding 3 of their weapons that they bought in the second round. Only 2 of them upgrading, really. We have Cutlass over in the lower B picking up 2. VwS might actually be able to wake back up in this round. Solus here waiting for the long push, does pick up the kill over on the Shinobi. And now it's going to be a 5 versus 2 situation. Sek going to be picking up the first kill over here for Mortality. 4v2 now. But he is going to be jumping up and around. Looks like he was just trying to get the round ended. And Fob now coming up through middle. Solus going to be getting the first shots onto him. And that's going to be it. VwS picks up their first round of the second half.
Right, we got Fob stacking up on money just by keeping his P90 throughout all these rounds. He was stacking the kills quite a bit during the anti-eco as well, so that helped his money quite a bit too. Looks like they'll be able to buy again with no problem. Yeah, but if VwS can actually win this round, they can break their money.
Yeah, we got the double op setup here for Mortality. Looks like they are going to be going long. Whitmer picking up that first kill at long on Rhino. But Whitmer now going to be going down. And we actually have Chadwick shooting his own team, but gets Forb in the process. So the movement's starting to happen. The sprays through the wall. Shinobi getting shot up just a little bit. Cutlass not hit at all. Spray going down. Shinobi going down to 57. The spray still coming in. And Cutlass picks up that kill.
Perfect anticipation by Cutlass there, just to be able to burst at the right time each time he moved back in.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 versus 3 currently. Terror still making their way towards the long. Whitmer going to be picking up that kill. Chadwick with a nice little jumping shot over onto Whitmer. And just like that, 3 versus 2. One member now pushing up through lower B. Vice going to be getting the first shots over on Solus, picks up that kill. Sig picks up one over in Chadwick's. And now it's 1v2 on the other way. Chuck Wallace is going to be noticing the guy over in CT spawn, but Sig picks up the headshot, making it 14-6 now. This game looking like it's pretty much over here for VwS. Still always a chance for them to come back, but 14-6 is definitely a deficit you never want to be in.
Definitely, especially with this money deficit here as well.
Yeah, looks like the CT is going to be doing a double nade over in the mid, stopping all damage coming out from Chadwick's with that scout. Wasn't going to be able to see anyone cross. Bobless is going to be pushing into upper B. Does actually get Rhino down to a nice 10 HP with one little dink from that weapon. Looks like HLTV going to be lagging out. And it's back. We got sprays coming in from all different directions, not really connecting with anybody, just trying to see if they're there. And it looks like Mortality just waiting for this mid to B thing. Vice playing the doors. Vice going to be getting the first shots over. Takes out Rhino, sees the other one. Going to be smoking up the doors, jumping over to the window. Shinobi going to be pushing in from long finally. And just like that, Mortality Esports is going to be taking all 4 of them down, not losing a member.
Right, it looks like VwS last round was actually trying to play for the win and not for the tie, which results in them being extremely broke this round. We have 1 Scout, 1 Tech 9, and a P250. Actually got Chuck Wallace with the Mac 10, and Rhino also buying a P250.
Yes, match point here for Mortality Esports. Definitely looking like this game is going to go into their favor. Both teams currently 0-1, losing 16-13, but Mortality now trying to change and get a W onto the board. Boblet's going to be down to 68 though, going to be taking a couple shots. Cutlass in the back or at the bottom of the T ramp and T spawn, trying to just get a jumping scout shot. But the terrorists looks like they're going to be doing their push over on the cat. Sick going to be picking up the first kill. Sick picks up a second. Rhino here with the pistol, going to finally be picking up 1, but Whitmer trades that back immediately, picking up 2 more, and that's actually going to be the game, folks. Bobless picking up the final 1.
I'd have to definitely hand it to Mortality's Whitmer, Fobless, and Sick during that game. They were getting all the trades they needed to get. We had Whitmer playing very clutch with an op, definitely clutching and convincing round in the middle of, I believe it was the CT half on their part, or the T half on their part, pushing up on CAD. That was a pretty good round for him. I saw him getting a lot of influential picks across all these rounds with his op. But then you just had Sick and Fobless trading kills with the rifles throughout the rest of the game.
That indeed, but that's going to be it. ESEA-P Season 20. Mortality picking up the win on VwS, making it the first win of their season. VwS currently 0-2 now. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that follow button on the bottom left. We will be doing more premier matches in the future. Thanks again. This is Shakehill signing out.
Thanks for tuning in.